Hello. Can I have? Oh shit. Okay, you make. Why'd you bring up all the shit? No ham. No sir. Or too orange to be free. Should lock him up. Buongiorno. Haven't they run out of tests to put me through? I mean, I didn't get any tests done this week. I just talked to some doctors and got some new medication. So, ah, DiGiorno. Am I okay? I am. I'm. I'm all right. I'll make it. We're chilling. I'll explain when we have enough people watching. Ah, man, I would eat a DiGiorno right now. Would you? I mean, I got the Costco frozen pizza. Costco frozen pizza goes fucking hard, dude. The pepperoni one? Oh god, the pepperoni. So good. But I think they raised the price recently. Like I don't recall what it was before, but now it's like 14 bucks for four pizzas. And I believe it used to be 13 or 12. We're literally in the midst of like hyperinflation and we're all sitting here as if like everything is fine. Did you guys hear the US passed $38 trillion in debt? You know when 37 was? August. It took less than two fucking months. Oof, that's bad. Aldi does a good thin crust, non-frozen, pre-cooked. Oh, pre-cooked. Huh. I like the Dr. Oetkers or whatever it is, the German one. They do very nice pizza, but generally they're like pretty expensive for frozen pizzas. How expensive is Angus beef? I couldn't tell you. The beef that I buy, which is the absolute cheapest ground beef, used to be $4.99 a pound. Now it's $7.99 a pound. That's between February and today for the same thing. for 85% lean ground chuck, which is like the cheapest thing they have, which is the only thing I've ever bought. Uh, oh wait, let's go Q&A while people get in here. USA #1 in debt and COVID infection rates. Yep. I mean, I had my vaccinations recently, and Kate has had hers like in the last few days, so we're chilling. My DM's still open to questions/advice about custom one-offs. I mean, sure. Remember, I'm not a designer, but like I can look at something and sanity check it. Like, don't send me step files because like, what are you doing, step bro? But like, if you send me like just screenshots of Fusion and be like, does this make sense? I'll be like, yeah, or no, or you should change this, or have you considered blah and stuff. Which country is #1 in thocc? Japan. Where do you think all the domes come from? Where do you think thocc is made? Topri, Topra, HHKB, Real Force, Topri, Real Cup, Chupra, Rubber, Domi, Rubber Touch, thocc. SMH. What annoys me is I have a new thing. I can't show it to you because it's like on the wrong screen. It's on this screen, but I can only screen share this screen. But it's the new they call it ground control for stream elements because they completely broke their OBS and like chat stopped working and the activity feed stopped working. So if somebody like, I don't know, like subbed, I couldn't see, or if somebody redeemed, I don't know, a Gator Kiss, I couldn't see. But now they have this new thing called ground control, and I could see the chat update here on my overlay like 10 seconds before I could actually see it up here and read it. It's real fucking stupid. Stream elements, dude. It's so annoying. You know, I should just make my own. I should make my own everything. Like, why am I sitting here using like their overlays and their fucking activity feed and their. Oh, actually, that was fast. That test was pretty fast. It was lagging before. I think I saw that at around the same time. All right, boys. So before we get into it, I just started gabapentin. If you don't know what that is, the simple version of it is it's a drug that really fucks you up when you're starting it. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me if I seem really stupid or like things aren't making sense to my brain, or like I seem really like drowsy or out of it. That's why. Are you sure that the ITAR has been extended further? I don't know. He said, sure, we can silently extend to the 30th. Just remind me on the 24th. So there's information, confirmation. So they will silently extend it. So it'll be open until the 30th. Isn't that just normal, Simon? Haha, very funny. No, it might be a lot worse. You seem present. Well, I have yet to start doing anything besides like sit and talk about basic stuff. I tried to do some like I tried to send an email earlier. It took like 3 tries to like write out a 3 sentence email. And the email was like me putting off something until next week because I'm too fucked up to do it now. All right, boys. Behold. Let me get this nice and cleaned up and ready for like an actual build. I apologize that I did not prepare beforehand because who the fuck prepares beforehand? I'll put you over there, sir. I'm gonna need you to go over there. I need you to go over there. We're gonna hold on to our tea, and I think we're chilling. Is the next stream today? I don't think I'm getting it. I don't think any of the prototypes were in next layout. I'm not sure though. We'll find out. I'm about to get the box. Let me get the box. What are we building? You're about to find out. Let's get this smoke 65. Do I get it off the desk? Cause like, yeah, we'll get it off the desk. I have the cuck van in case I need to emergency type. All right, 1 second, boys. Oh. Okay. It's gonna do all this, and then this, and then that. I do like that it's a custom molded hard case. I didn't even fucking mention that. Oh, but who cares? We're on to the next keyboard now. YOLO. You only bolo once. I do not see a knife. Uh, oh, we have a piece of PCB over here. We're good. We're good. Boys, we're good. We're good. There we go. We have a piece of a PCB that could belong to any keyboard, you know, not any particular keyboard that anybody could identify specifically. Don't worry about it. If you didn't know, FR4 can be very sharp. Alrighty. Oh. Click clack. SMH Simon has a carry. What does that mean? I don't carry a knife. I keep a knife in my motorcycle though, in case like I need to like do stuff. Is that crooked? That appears to be crooked. Slightly. Is it crooked? How, like, is this a bigger gap than over here? No, it's about the same. Oh, this is crooked. There. Holy shit, this is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of shit in here. All right. There's the squiggly mounts. For those of you that didn't know, this board has squiggly mounts. Don't worry about it. What else we got? We got the PPs, the multicolored PPs. I presume the purple PPs are the hard ones, and the pink PPs are the soft ones, because that is the logical thing. There is... Oh, I found... those, yep. There is purple PCB, and there is red PCB. Cool. Purple and red. The red is the solder. The purple is the hot swap. And then we have, do we have plate options? I think we do have plate options. We've got, oh, lordy lord. We've got 4 plate options. All right, so we got aluminum. We got, we'll come back to that one. We've got, that's a good PP. That is polycarbonate. So coming back to this, what is this? Is this just a different kind of polycarbonate? Because this has little engravy thingies that this doesn't have. Interesting. They feel about the same. This one's a little bit floppier than this one. This might be acrylic? No, surely they didn't figure out how to do an acrylic plate this soft and have it actually flex and not like shatter into pieces. Palm? I don't believe so. This does not feel like palm. Like the texture doesn't feel like palm. If only like the... Can everybody... Fuck, how do I ping him? Let me do that. Oh, he's here. Hello. I asked for Alu, PP, and PC only. Okay, so it's 2 sets of PC, I presume. Right? It's just a different kind of polycarbonate? Okay. I mean, we're obviously going to build with this. For obvious reasons. Like, dude, like, come on. It's like a non-existent plate. Why would you not? Is this 1.5? This looks like 1.2. Or 1. Wait, we have the tools. We can check. We have the technology. $1.3. Yes, 1.5. No, it's not. I assure you it's not. It's thinner than 1.5. Oh, now I'm getting 1.4. Let's give it another one. 1.3. Here, let me do the aluminum one. Yeah, aluminum one is 1.5. Like you can see that's 1.5. So the PP is thinner. Like the PP is absolutely thinner. Again, without adjusting, I go here and it was 1.30 when I had it on it. When I pulled it off, it got to 1.35. So this is thin. Like you can tell. Like I shouldn't have needed to measure it just by like how much flop. Should not be less than 1.5. I mean, it is. They made it less than 1.5. If I had the macro cam, I could show you the difference, but you can see that like the aluminum is far thicker than the PP. I'll try and do it with this camera so you guys can see. I'll try and angle it so it's straight down. 1 second. I'm just going to put them next to each other to begin with. And like that. Okay. Now let me try and separate them a little bit. There you go. It's real hard to get the angle right. There's the angle. Barely. But this measures as 1.5. This measures as 1.3. So, just letting you know. Like, I'm sure that, like, the production run PP will be 1.5. But we'll see. As long as switches can reliably clip into the 1.3, I'm okay. I'll use it. Oh, also, wouldn't PP also be, like, softer, right? So, like, if I compressed it, I might get a smaller number, right? I gotta, like, not compress it, right? Yeah, it's still below 1.5. Like, that's loose. And I'm getting 1.37 with it just, like, rattling around. Okay. Simon, use the full length of the calipers. Oh, yeah, my bad. There you go. Is that better? All right, we're definitely going to use the PP because that is the correct answer. All right, and then finally, let's have a look at the keyboard. Oh, wait. There's a third mounting meme option. We're not going to worry about mounting right now. We're just going to be chilling, big chilling. Let's have a look at the keyboard. If I remember correctly, it is not next layout, or it's not black or something. It's normal layout. It's wing keyless in green. Okay. Looks good. Looks like softball green. Good amount of heft to it. It's not overly heavy. Weight-wise, it feels kind of like... This is like a real familiar weight. This weighs more than a W. No, this weighs less than a W1. So I mean, you don't like black, but for next layout, you got to do black. All right, let's give it a quick little weigh. I'm guessing this is going to be 2270, 2280? No. Give me a sec. This might be like 2700. Let's find out. It's on the thing. I don't know if that's measuring correctly. Whoa, all right. No, that was right. 1900 unbuilt. Okay. Alrighty. We hold on to PP. We hold on to let's see, the red plate. Excuse me. We get rid of the hot swap memes. I want to do a nice build, and we'll hold on to all the mounts. Oh. And we can get started on our build. Christmas build. Absolutely. Whee. Love how fucking floppy this is. Okay, we got to figure out what we're going to do layout-wise. As if, you know, there was any doubt. Let me first make sure that the PCB supports the fully split numpad that I want to do. How far can I split it is the question. Let's find out. Wait, are you building it today? Yep, I am building it today. Surprise! I mean, I was supposed to build it yesterday, but I had doctor's appointments. Oh boy, what do you mean? I want to take it to the meetup, and Hubert's going to come pick me up tomorrow morning. So, like, it's the only chance I have to build this. All right. Okay, so I'm not the only one with a cat that loves to bite the edges of... Let me cancel my plan. What? No, dude, it's fine. You can just go. Be free. Like, if you want, I can test that the PCB works. That's all I need. Besides that, like, we're cool. I can figure out the mounts. Like, I'm a smart person. I'm not on incredibly strong anticonvulsant medications right now. This feels heavy. It might be because it's so long. PCB is classy looking. It is one of the correct colors. Well done for choosing the correct colors. Also, there's a amazing design here that I would show you on my macro cam if the company that I fucking consulted for paid me in full. For the record, boys, those of you that have been keeping track, I did get paid, but not in full. I got paid for August. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Can I make it bigger? That's as good as it gets. There you go. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Looks like, yes, we can split... Wait, has this been built already? This has. This is very clean. This is very clean. How so clean? Why? How? Like, it took me a while to realize that this had been soldered before. It was built by Xinxing Wang. Good job, dude. Okay, it looks like we can go full split, but I'm not going to go full split. I'm still going to have a full-size return. Sorry, full-size enter. This is return, technically. Dudette? I call my wife dude. All right, I'm kind of ready for this. Oh, boys. The judgment. Okay. Are we team normal? Or are we team step? Fuck, that... I wish I could make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? Can I make... Oh, fuck, that is the wrong button. There you go. Who's team normal? Who's team step? Step control is stupid. Well, yes, step control is stupid. Step caps? I get it. You know. Step gives you more marriage options. Does it? Oh, spoilers, dude. Wait, you're not Hubert. How is the episode out already? Ah, okay. So here's the plan. We're gonna do full left shift. I'm gonna split my right shift. Okay. Before anybody freaks the fuck out, I will be splitting my right shift. Mm, will I though? Okay, wait. I gotta visualize this. No, I like it. I I like splitting it. But I am splitting my plus. Hmm. Hmm. Split right shift, split backspace. No. No, absolutely the fuck not. Oh yeah, it is effortless. So yeah, I will split the right shift. I'm gonna split the right shift because naturally my brain goes here if I'm gonna do F1 to F12. So yeah, split right shift. So I'm gonna have let me get stabs out. There we go. All right. Check out my big brain stab planning. You guys ready? Okay, wait. Do you have multiple 7U placements? No, only one 7U placement, so I don't have to guess which one it is. It would help if I put the thing in correctly. There we go. Beautiful. Let's do our leaf shift. There we go. Jump, get in there. Oh, get in the hole. Are you fucking ball sack, fucking cock and ball. Sorry, I bent one of these and need to unbend it real quick. Oh, I should use the Twizzlers. All right, if I squeeze from the bottom, there we go, and then I can fucking get in the 1 sec. I'm gonna squeeze it again. Let me squeeze it again real quick. Little squeezing action right there. Come on, get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the fucking hole. Get in the fucking hole. Get in the. Yes, got it. I accidentally like opened up the clip-ins, if you know what I means. All right, let's do our entree. All right, and then we have our BS. Beautiful. And then we're gonna do one to you here, and that'll be it. Now, do I have a matching to you? Now, here's I know myself well enough. There's most definitely a 2U stab that I can just pull out of here. That's just like ready to go. It's very much my style to just have a fucking 2U stab ready to go. Let me look around with these Twozers. Okay. There's nothing in there. There's a random drill bit. And also a 16 gig USB key from like 2001. The super lube thing only has super lube in it. I see a 2U wire in there. Okay, this keeps falling out. Okay, this is the thing for the nozzle. I kept this so I could remember what the nozzle is. Boys, remember, the nozzle is N61-09. That is the 1.3 millimeter nozzle. Why split numpad enter? What? No, I'm doing full size numpad enter. I'm splitting the plus. Listen, I might have like, strange preferences that may not line up with everybody else's, but I don't have fucking brain damage. Who the fuck splits a numpad enter? I mean, you can if you want. Like, if you're real limited, then it's like compact or like some sort of like 8K or like mini 1800 type dealio where like getting the extra key, maybe. Why split plus? Because I'm not a fucking normie. Fuck. when you split the plus, you get like more keys. It's more useful. All right, there's no 2U in there. I did find a set of cycle 7 steps. And then, come on. Surely I have a stab ready to go. I have a Diego ready to go. Oh, Diego was hiding the stab the whole time. That has a lot of fucking ham hairs on it. But it's cleanable. We can clean this. Surely this is savable, right? Right? Maybe if I just blow on it. Let me blow on it. 1 sec. But you have normie backspace? That's not normie backspace. So the only time I personally split my backspace is if I'm doing HHKB. Like even on a 60%, I'll keep a full size. All right, I've blown on this and not touched it in any other way. It's not mega bad. But I will clean it out with the Twozers. All right, we're going to clean this. It's bin that trash. What do you mean? This is very savable. It's just some ham hairs. It's just cat hairs, dude. Like if I get in here with my hands, you just take it away. Like they're not in the switch. They're just like on the outside, stuck to like all the lube. Please test it. I mean, it's got DBZ on it, so like, it's probably good, and it's relatively recent. Like it's not from like a year ago. Okay, I mean,
Holy
that's not so
Pondo,
bad.
Thoc Kale,
Guys,
Long
that's not so
PP,
bad.
Thoctober, PBT3,
That's like
Ildcat
on par
Sound
with
Test,
like
Thoc.
other people's stabs, right? Wish you a happy Thocky Thursday, and to you as well. Guys, it's fine. It's fine. Look, it's not like I'm pulling more and more hairs every time and the hairs never end. It's not like that's happening. Don't worry about it. Do you ever split the left shift? If I'm building an ISO board for somebody that uses ISO, sure. Cursed hairy stab. Okay, first of all, it's not a hairy stab. It's a furry stab, okay? Cats don't have hair. They have fur. I know, like, we say cat hair, but, like, think about it. They don't have hair. They don't have a head of hair. They have fur. Lick it to make sure it's good. You know, I bet you Ham could lick all these hairs off real easily. But then, like, it'd be kind of risky trying to get him to, like... Oh, okay. There were a lot of hairs on the opposite side, by the way. Let's get those out of here. You guys are so lucky I don't have the macro ham. The macro ham. You guys are so lucky I don't have the macro cam. Because this would be way fucking worse on the macro cam. You guys would fucking disown me. All right, I'm just trying to get like the last bits out now. Like the teensy hairs. Still cursed furry stab. Ooh, don't worry about it. I mean, it's going to be her numpad return. It's not like it needs to be the most fucking perfect stab of all time. That's usually where like the junkiest stabs go. Isn't the early 2000s a little hair isn't anything to turn your nose at? What lube do I use for stabs? I use many things, depending on what I'm trying to do. Generally, though, I'll use 205 grade 0 for plastic to plastic connections, and then I'll use a PTFE lubricant or dielectric for the metal to plastic connections, or to like solve the rattle. Basically, just as a filler. Will this then be a Wii board? Of course, it's a Wii board. What kind of question is that? All right, let's go. Look at that. We got stabs done within 36 minutes, boys. Fucking speed run o'clock. I think these stabs that like Hubert gave me are all kind of just like sus. You see the Japanese. Yeah, look at the Japanese. It's right there. Guys, it's literally written there in Japanese. What does it say? It says uh uh okay, that says can't give birth, which is kind of sus. It really doesn't like it. Like it won't fucking translate it because of the texture. Yeah, it doesn't even recognize it as text. Guys, there's a QC sticker. That's how we know the PCB is good. No need to test it. We're good. We're chilling. All right. And then what are we doing in terms of build? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm doing it, boys. I'm doing it. All right. Nobody can fucking stop me. No veto powers. No executive orders. All right. Check this shit out. We're doing it. We're putting tactiles on PP in the ITAR. All right. That's the plan. Because I tried I tried a build that Paul did on his Safa that was tactiles on PP, and it was excellent. What are those? They are CK Tactiles Haimu Mints stock. This song, haven't heard in a while. It is that. Happy Pola by where the fuck is it? It's that one. There you go. All right, that's our plan. Let's go. Have these been soldered before? They have not. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them all through this and then try and YOLO line up the entire thing. Also, aren't I supposed to be building this for October? And I thought like it was supposed to have tactiles, right? That's why I'm doing tactiles, right? It's October build tactiles. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be excellent. Like whoever's gonna use this is gonna enjoy it. All right, let's move this back here. We might need to come back and just like ejaculate a little bit more lube in these tabs to try and fix them, or just some big slappers. They asked for linears. Oh, okay. Well, I've been trying to use these fucking GATX nonstop. And with their incredibly loose feet, this might actually be perfect for this plate. I'm gonna have I'm going to do a I'm gonna do a similar-ish like build like methodology that I would have done otherwise. I'm going to put all the switches in the plate, even though the plate is like super mega flexy. But given how small the pins are on this, like I can get them in and out real easy. So like lining them up should be kind of easy. I just got to be careful when I do the final mating to make sure that everything's flat, because there's like nothing like keeping this switch where it should be, right? As a matter of fact, it's incredibly risky to do this with PP. It would be like real fucking easy to do it with aluminum, but we gotta test these big memes. We gotta test the big memes. So let's go, boys. Aren't GATs usually very tight? Standard GATs are, but GAT X has a custom bottom. Usually the evidence of the custom bottom is the little X printed on the bottom, but you can also tell because their feet are fucking tiny. Fucking Princess Tiny feet over here. I also got to make sure that like all these are straight, otherwise we're gonna have a real bad time. Oh wow, something is coil winding real loud. Goddamn. Our older version GAT-X also have the small feet. I've noticed a little bit of like inconsistency because like my pre-production GAT-X had very tight feet. My pre-production round 1 GAT-X, so prototype GAT-X's, had small feet, but the production variants had slightly larger feet. Then GAT-X round 2 had substantially larger feet. And then these round 3s are back to having smaller feet. And like I'd say, like I'd think it's like inconsistency, but like there's no difference between like this switch and like a switch in this bag over here. They're all the same. So it's like major batch dependent, not micro batch dependent, is my guess. I'm kind of just guessing here. Gadex, are those pre-lubed? These are the pre-lubed ones, yes. They exist in the non-lubed variant. The mod that I did was solder them into 3 different keyboards and take them out every time because the feet are too small and they were way too hard to work with, but we're going to make it work. No regrets. Okay, my back's starting to fucking hurt real bad. Okay. I did bring up oxycodone to take if like my back got real bad so I could make it through the fucking stream. I'm going to do that now. I might be in like pretty bad pain for like the next 30 to 40 minutes, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna like take it as easy as I can. I got water, right? Yeah, I got water. Oh. All right. I also need a minute to just like record that I took this. Medication, oxy, 1 tablet, no change. Okay, we're good. The group buy period was extended. It will be silently extended until the 30th. Is the plan. It has not yet been extended. It will be extended tomorrow, but it will be silent. You will not be notified. Nobody will be notified except for the fact that you'll be able to buy it until the 30th. I wanted this available like during the meetup because the plan is to do like a real fucking like nice build, then take it to the meetup, have people enjoy it, and if they enjoy it, they can just buy it. After the trouble you had desoldering them, I mean, I don't think that was most definitely not a GADX problem. Like if anything, it was a PCB problem. The PCB on the Smoke 65 Proto was fucking terrible. Like it conducted heat so weirdly. I hope the other vendors will be notified. I don't know if the other vendors will be extending. I would not do that. I wish that was next layout. Yeah, me too. And I wish it was black. And then I could keep it. Oh wow, my back's starting to get real fucking stabby. Hopefully the meds kick in before like the pain gets super bad. Otherwise, like I'm gonna have to like stop building and like take a small break and just like I don't know, lay on the floor or something. All right, I also got to be careful of like switches like these that have been desoldered but not super cleanly and might have issues going back into the PCB. You sure you can make it through a meetup? Yeah, I've got enough pills. I got enough pills. I'll be all right. Like I'm going to be like a literal fucking like I don't know, like a doofus all weekend because not only am I starting the new medication, but I'll also be taking like really strong painkillers if anything goes wrong. So I'm gonna be like I'll be there, I guess. All right, we're gonna build this correctly. Oh my god. uh, okay, I'm only gonna do one use for now because anything larger than one use is gonna be real hard to manage. I can bring a lounge chair for you to relax in. If that is a serious uh offer, then yes, that'd be fucking excellent. Because I don't know like where the meetup is and like I have no idea. Like I'm literally just gonna sit in the car as Hubert drives until we show up somewhere. Hmm. I mean, the real hope is that like this is gonna sound decent with GetX, but I don't know. Oh, uh, boys. Okay. Is that the switch? Because if that's the switch, I don't mind replacing it. But if that's that specific switch cutout, we're gonna have a problem. All right. Nope, it was the switch. Okay, we had a switch failure. All right, I need to be like extra fucking careful of any switches that don't properly clip in now. Okay, that's another thing to watch out for. This plate is so fucking floppy. My only concern is the 3.5. It should clip. Like, there is some wiggle. There is there is wiggle. Like, can I let me try something. Let me try and find my knife. All right, well, the knife is no longer where it used to be, so I don't know where the knife is anymore. I wanted to see if I could fit a knife under here. But I guess a piece of cardboard would do just fine. All right, let's see if I can get you under you. No. Nearly. If this was a little bit thinner, I could get it under this switch. What about you? No. You. No. Uh, what's the biggest hurdle? Aluminum, generally. Uh, all right, let me just put all these switches in and then like I'll feel it out. Like if this seems like a real fucking stupid idea, okay, there's a lot of fucking play though. Like there's a lot of fucking play in like any of these switches. We might have to go aluminum. As much as I want to build this in PP, like we might need to go aluminum. I think they sent white PP. Check it out. Okay. I mean, these are the only two like plastic ones, and neither of these look like PP. Wait. This is PP. This is PC. Okay. This is indeed PP because I can bend it there. Like I can bend it within 1U. If you try and do that with polycarbonate, once you get a certain amount, like you're gonna feel it about to break. So bend the plate too much? No, the plate's real thin. This one looks a little bit closer to 1.5, at least visually. This just feels like softer polycarbonate, or like texture wise. Like that feels like PP. This feels like polycarbonate. It's close. All right, let's see. How do we clip into here? It's it's just as bad. Like it's so soft of a material that like we just got to be careful. You know what? I'm continuing. I'm continuing, or we're going alu. That's the plan. Okay, we're going alu. I will explain to you exactly why we're going alu with this. You get the idea. Yeah, that's a little bit too much fucking movement. We're gonna need to go alu. So this is too thin. And for this, I can probably use the fun one. There's the fun one. Let's go, boys. No one built it with PP. Good to know. I mean, like the second I looked at it, I could tell it was too thin. Like, I don't know. Is it like a shrinkage thing after the fact? Because I mean, the switch cutouts are the exact spec they should be. I'm pretty sure they just used slightly thinner material than they should have. Or they removed too much material up top or something. I don't know. Come on. No, don't go in. Okay. Okay. That's enough. All right. Boys and girls, goodbye PP plate. You know, maybe like if I had like something like Gat Pro yellows in this, like maybe. Yeah, they clip in a little bit better. Like they're a little bit more in there, and if we were doing something like that, it might work. But I really want to use the Gat X. All right. Here is the aluminum plate. And for the aluminum plate, we're going to do a different methodology. We're going to do our four corners and some ones in the middle to... Oh, yeah, that's way fucking better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is on there. That is going nowhere. All right, so I'm going to do four corners as well as some central filler and get that going. Let me get something around there. Probably something up here. I want to get some bottom row support. That's going to be difficult. I'm going to just try and fill the area around it. Probably get that there. That's a clean 1U. Let me get a 1U up here. Give me a 1U up here. Okay. Got bent PPs on this one. Let's unbend them. Okay. All right. That should be something to get us going. Okay. We have insertion. Okay. Let's make sure that we're flush. And let me get some bottom row action going. Okay. That should be all we need for a nice firm mounting for the rest of the switches. So let me turn on my iron. Okay. We're chilling. We're big chilling. All right. Let me again make sure that we're good. That everything is firm and stable on the table. Let me check all the pins, make sure I can feel them. Okay, we're good. I think Alex built his with the PP plate. I mean, it does look like it was slightly used. I think. I'm not sure though. It might be just because like it's been in this room for more than 3 seconds. But yeah, it is thin. And I'm pretty sure that like it wouldn't be an issue with all switches, but it is most definitely an issue with GATX. All right. Let's get ready. I do see that this PCB has a hybrid footprint, MX and ALPS, which some people like, some people do not. Like it makes soldering slightly more annoying. Like you got to put a little bit more heat into the left pad. But hey, I mean it also means you can use ALPS. So okay. Still trying to keep this perfectly flat as I do all of our guide switches. Sorry if this is not super cinematic. I'm like, got the weirdest fucking angle for this. Come on. All right, that's that side done. Got a request for ALPS plate. I mean, I'd hope so. It'd be silly having ALPS PCB support but no ALPS plate. Okay, let's continue. Again, sorry for my head in the way. I'm just trying to get these done at this weird fucking angle. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. God, my fucking fingers hurt from applying pressure. Just trying to apply equal pressure like across the entire PCB, so like I don't have a switch that's like crooked in there. Come on. All right. All right. That should be all of our guide switches. Did your face cam move? It's not in the corner. The location is different based on which overlay we're on. It's always been like this. Unless somebody like slightly moved my face cam from like I I I think we didn't have that much of a gap up here before. I'm not sure. Yeah, I might have like when when our when our face cam died and I needed to replace it with the macro cam, like things got shifted around, so it's probably like not the correct place. But hey. All right. Let's see how this looks. That looks pretty clean. That looks pretty clean. Let me make sure that I'm not having any giggle issues. Okay. At this point, we insert the switches and we keep inserting the switches until all the switches are inserted. You've heard this one before. You've probably built a keyboard before. A lot of these GADX have bent PPs from the first build. Did that clip? Are you clip? Yes, you are clip. Do I still have tea? I got a sip of tea. Oh, that is. I would have liked way more clipping on that one, but it's fine. We'll make do. Yeah, I would have liked way more clipping on these two switches, but what can you do? Like it might be a GADX problem more than a this plate and PCB problem. Alrighty. Let's get the solder slightly out of the way because we're not going to need it until all the switches are way up in there. I think those pills are starting to kick in. Oh. See, for a lot of these, I'm not hearing that loud click, and I'm not loving that. But it might be just like the speed at which I'm pressing it in. Like that was a very loud click. 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 That was a way louder click than the others. That was the same. I don't know. Is it just me or like the new gen of GATX is like real finicky and like kind of like thin? I feel like they're like a teensy bit too small. Cause like for like 3 builds in a row to have the same problems kind of means, you know, it's probably the Switch. Like they might be like ever so slightly like thinner than like I know they're for sure ever so slightly thinner than the Gen 2 of GATX. Because the Gen 2 of GATX, that shit fucking was firmly grasped in the plates. See, that one didn't clip at all. Like it didn't make a click sound, like a high pitched click sound. It just like went in there. Oof. Anyway, who's excited for the meetup this coming weekend? Like I presume there's like 3 people in chat that are actually like going to said meetup. Okay, do we have like more GetXs somewhere, or should I no, because they were in this bag, so they are organized. Yes, just got here. Is this the ITAR? It is. We are building it with GetX and fucking alu plate. I was gonna build it with a PP plate, but it seems like this prototype PP plate is like a little thin. Like I could have probably made it work with like another switch, but like GATX is like a little too thin and flimsy to like go in a plate like this, where like like that, like that, like that's fucking insane. Like if I had done cherry blacks, ooh, that would have been nice. All right, let me open this again. I don't know where my knife is. It's so weird. I must have taken it somewhere, probably like working on bike stuff, I guess. I live in Milwaukee. So I'm amped up. Fuck yeah, let's go. I love me a good keyboard meetup. My only regret is I wasn't able to like order like I wanted to order like 4 or 5 of these and take them to the meetup to give away, but like they wouldn't have shipped fast enough. If the gap between the switch and the plate is really bad, I suppose you could use a foam pad. I wouldn't. I I don't think that was the issue. Like the issue is like geometrically, like I don't know. These don't like clip in as hard as they should. Their feet are like a little bit too like they're like small in every dimension, but by the teensiest bit. Like they still clip into plates. They still like solder into PCBs. They're fine. Like they still make a click sound when they go in here, but like you can feel the difference between like a cherry switch and this. Sorry, I just got like a message at 8:40 p.m. Dubai time from somebody in Dubai. Kind of sus. Whoa. All right, we're pretty much there. Holy shit. I should do a safety like prior to. I know I can do it post soldering. So post soldering, what I want to do is okay. So we're gonna solder all the switches in. Then I'm going to get some caps and like make sure that the stabs aren't like mega fucked because they weren't great in the Smoke 65. But I think that was a Smoke 65 problem, not a the stabs problem. Because like I think I did a decent enough job. So we'll test these stabs. If they need to be like saved, we've got the super lube. We can inject in them. We can get in there with an applicator and shove it in the hole from the back. We got this. Part of the venue is open air during the summer meet. I'm pretty sure it's closed by now. Like, it's pretty fucking cold. Like, it's like 40s, 50s, is it not? I'll hold on to these in case I got a naughty switch, just in case. All right, now comes the most important part. I got to make sure that every single switch is like in there the way that it should be. So I'm gonna be a little bit like rougher with this than I would normally, just because of the GADX. I just want to make sure that everything is like really in there. Okay, everything looks straight and clean all the way around. Yep, I like what I see. This looks great. I just need to solder this as is. I'm not gonna press down on the PCB because I think I've got the alignment perfect. Let me. I'm gonna do a sanity check from a down angle. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come in like this. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Just give up and come back to cherry. I mean, I like cherry for some builds. I don't like default to cherry. If anything, I default to these. Like, these are the best go-to switch I've had. The fully milky factory lubed GAT Pro yellows. They've been like the most consistently smooth and decent sounding, and like they work in all the plates and the PCBs they should. Cherry, the issue is like you get cherry switches, but they sound scratchy as fuck, so you got to break them in. And now you've got them in a board and they're unlubed, so now they sound like shit. You got to run them for a while. Alternatively, you just lube them day one, but still that's effort. You got to go in and actually lube it. Hello, Kate. I had to take one of the pills. And it's still not fully kicked in. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you look very carefully, you can see that the the right name is here. See? QFRL 100. Have I tried MX2A? They're Gucci to go without breaking. You still need to spring swap. I think I've tried MX2As, but I haven't purchased MX2As. I think like they're still like dog expensive, right? All right. Are we? Let me. Sorry, boys, as I get prepared with all my Tulios, not to be confused with my Telios. Okay. Oh. Found my applicator. They're like 30 cents. The factory lube is awful. Oh yeah, I know that the factory lube is awful. I mean, I was able to tell you that just looking at their marketing materials prior to even touching a single switch. All right, lads. So we're going to do this as we usually do it. We're going to do one line at a time. Every time we do a line, I'm going to take a small little break, chill, calm down, because I think like turning my head down and like hunching over a little bit is not helping my back currently. So we'll do it as best we can. Look at that clean tip. Look at that clean tip. Are you guys jealous of my tip? Oh, that tip. That's so good. Okay. Pads are decent. It's not like I have to put a whole bunch of heat into this to get it going. Yep, and pad size is workable. Like, it's not like, you know? It's possible for the pads to have been made like bigger and wider, and that would have been more normie friendly, but like these are perfectly fine. They're not like super professional pads like fuck, was it the spider, or there was another board that I tried where like the pads were like real fucking thin. Like it was fine, you can build it, but like you needed to like you needed to have like good experience and good hands. This sits kind of in the middle, you know. Doesn't really go one way or the other. I know that's a lot of words to be like the pads are normal. Simon, my fiance, said you're like a celebrity, by the way, for coming to the meetup. How am I like a celebrity for coming to the... I'm coming to the meetup just like everyone else, dude. You know what I loved about the Minnesota meetup? Very few people knew who I was. It was great. Okay, hopefully I'm doing a good enough solder job because I'm kind of like YOLOing this a little bit. But so far, like the PCB is doing what I want it to do. Nothing weird's happening. Mm. I also got to start thinking like what I'm gonna do. Oh, I have that key set that was meant to be given away from Oblo, and I think it's a green key set if I'm not mistaken. I think it's really weeb themed or something, but like it's meant to be given away, and then we'd have a key set for this giveaway board ready to go. Here, I have it here. One second. Is it this? Yeah, it's this stuff. It is it's GMK Matsu. It's GMK Matsu. But I have every single kit, and this is a Thoctober giveaway from Oblo. So like I guess. I mean it's free, it's a GMK set. It'll probably look good. I mean, we'll see. Ah, fuck, I just realized that I built this like the way that I would like it built, not the way that like somebody else would like it built. I'll include extra switches in here and I'll include some extra stabs. So like whoever gets it can like get it proper. Tell us if he bought it himself. No, this is like a notorious like story. Uh so this was originally shipped to a guy in Dubai. But then it came like it got like it couldn't be delivered. The guy wasn't even in the country anymore. So Oblo messaged me and was like, "Yo, can I send this to you, please? And you hold on to it until the guy shows up." So I said, "Yeah, fine, no problem." Then the guy didn't show up, and like after I think 8 to 9 months, Oblo was just like, "You know what? You can have it." And I'm like, "I'm not okay with that. Is it okay if I give it away?" And he's like, "Yeah." So that's the plan. I wouldn't lie to you guys. Like I tell you guys the animes that I watch. Like I like the like I get the ongoing meme that Simon Big Wee, but like I don't hide anything from you guys. It's not like I secretly watch secret animes. I tell you the animes that I watch. I told you when Kate and me watched anime recently. I told you. Okay? All right, let me do the next line. I don't want to I don't want to milk it. Did you tell them the name? I think I did. Yeah, it was FLCL. When Oblo on podcast, I would fucking love to have Oblo on, but the dude's like pretty busy. Then again, we've had like Sip and like others on that are equally busy. I don't know. Can, is Hubert here? I don't think he is. He's working. Yeah, like I'd fucking love to have Oblo on. Oblo is one of the greatest of all times. Like I'm sure he. I can probably check. Let me check the calendar. Let me check the calendar. All of this might be big leaks, but don't worry about it. All right, let's go to the huge meat box. Then we go to scheduling. Then we go to master schedule. Apparently, we do not have an oblo scheduled. Simon, we need to discuss about anime next podcast. What? Wait, where am I? Did I get lost, boys? Oh, fuck me, that hurts. Okay, I made it there. And oblo always adds a pickup chocolate. Yeah, I ate the one in that box, by the way. So whoever gets the giveaway does not get the chocolate. Sorry, I was hungry and I wanted to eat it. I have to figure out like what's going to be like the token item that I'm going to include in boxes when I start shipping shit out. Because like I'm doing the DCS 9009 fix kit. I'm doing the US orders for the CCR XSE. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, like James wanted to run something like small through me, but I don't know if I'm handling the logistics or just the sorry, or just the financials. What is on? What is going on with my throat? It feels stuffy, but it's not. I mean, we'll see. We can order a bunch of tiny glass flamingos or probably eggplants. I mean, it would probably need to be like a sticker or something, not mega expensive. Because like the DCS 9009 fix kit, like I'm doing pro bono, so like I'm charging zero monies. So I gotta spend as little money as possible. How about I send you loads of spunk for you to add to the orders? I don't know. Spunk is good, but like Surge is a little better. I'll probably figure something out. I mean, I can probably just include a hom hair and everybody will be happy. Like as long as it's like professionally done, there's like a little card and then like a singular ham hair that's stuck in there, and then it's signed by Ham. Like I'm pretty sure people would be happy with that. And then we could also do it like we could do it for like each of the cats. So like depending on your order, you might get a ham hair, you might get a big boy hair, you might get a beep hair, you might get an Elsa hair, you might get a Booters hair, and then you guys can like turn it into a trading card game. How about that? Could me. It's almost like I should work in marketing or something. We could get handprints. What do you mean could get? He's right here. What do you mean could get? I can get handprints right now. Are we doing voodoo? No. No, I would never do voodoo. Voodoo is mean. Like I feel like if you're gonna fuck somebody up, you gotta be there. It's not right to do it remotely. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. Like, I still can't tell if those pills have kicked in yet. Did anybody keep track of when I took the pills? Because I sure did. Give me a second. Would a Hom hair be considered a legendary? No, I think a beep hair would be legendary. Okay, 11, 12. Okay, it should have definitely like kicked in by now. Like it still hurts, but like it's not worse than it was before. So I guess that's something. Okay. Where are we at? We are there. Also, sorry for lack of cinematography. Did you eat something today? Yeah, I had breakfast. It's the fact that I just started gabapentin, which is like a real fucked up. Like it'll make you real dizzy, sleepy, brain foggy. You like can't do complex stuff. So you need me to come up and speedrun? So oh, I don't mind soldering. It's fine. I don't mind putting in the effort and soldering this. I mean, this is for Thoctober. You've got your own Thoctober build to do, Kate. This is one of two Thoctober builds. The other one is going to be the Thoctober Polycarb Alice. I know who it's going to, by the way, and I have ordered a PCB. I used Thoctober monies to purchase a McLovin PCB for the TGR Polis thocc. The okay, so it's a TGR Polycarb Alice, and normally we go like police, right? Like P and then Alice, or PO Alice. Uh, but then this one is also the thocc version that's 1% too big. We need to have a name for this board because it's a one of one. It needs like surely it needs to have a name. It's not just the thocc Alice. It's got to be like the pathoc, the pathoc, the path. I'm trying to like pathology plus thocc plus Alice plus polycarb. Any thoughts? The Alice. That just sounds like I'm like calling a cat, like the Alice. Hmm. Ah, fuck. Oh, I brought down the paper towels from last time. Fine. I got one paper towel that I can use to dry off my sweaty hands. All right. One sec, and then we'll do the next line. Let me take a small break. The fatty carb Alice. That's pretty good. If we spell it with a PH for polycarb and I don't know what the H is for. All right, let me take this opportunity to remind you, boys and girls, hello, happy Thoctober. Uh, as you can see here, I am wearing the fantastic keyboard activation diagram T-shirt, which is one of the three 2025 exclusive Thoctober merch items. Please consider exclamation Thoctober. There is also the, you know what? Let's just go through all of it right now. Can somebody do exclamation Thoctober, please? There we go. All right. Boom. Okay, I've clicked it. I've clicked it. I'm clicking it. Why isn't it opening? Hello? Yeah, okay, so clicking links does nothing. Let me see if I can right click, copy, and then paste. There we go. Boys and girls, is this... No, that's still sold out. All right, there are 3 Thoctober merch designed this year. I am currently wearing the keyboard activation diagram t-shirt. It is fantastic. Obviously in person, it doesn't have the square around it. It says it right there, and you can see it right here. Very, very cool. Please consider all proceeds go to the Thoctober giveaway fund. In addition to this, there is the Thoc Life t-shirt, which contains all sorts of Topra, Rubber Cop, Domi Tupra, Tupra Thoc, Real Force, etc. This is in a very thin material. There is a thick version of it called the Heavy Thoc Life t-shirt. This is a champion t-shirt. If you've ever worn one, it's relatively thick. It's a little bit pricey, but hey. In addition, we have the classic inspired by the 1990s IBM polo shirt. This is the Thoc polo, which has the "Put Your Hands on Me." Also, fantastic. In addition to this, by the way, there's also beanies and hats. Both the beanies and the hats are embroidered and are very well done. They're a little pricey, but again, all the profit goes to the Thoctober giveaway fund. And yes, the merch is very nice quality. It's by design. Like, this is a very expensive merch provider. This is Fourth Wall. It's what like Marquez Brownlee and like big guys use. It's very fucking expensive, but like all the merch is good. So please consider if you want to like support Thoctober and obviously get something in return. In addition to this, Thoctober is currently live, and all of the income to the stream, that'd be your donations, your Patreon, your Twitch, your mailing me money in an envelope, all that goes to the Thoctober giveaway fund. Holy shit, I am lightheaded. In addition to this, there are currently 10 Thoctober projects currently in the works, in the same way that I am currently doing a build for Thoctober. There are 10 other people that are doing builds for Thoctober for somebody special. All of them are currently looking for particular things and probably need all the help that they can get. Apparently, big donation. Okay, so some people are still looking for a keyboard. Some people are probably still looking for money. Some people are still looking for key sets. In each of these, you can scroll up, you can read the story of who this build is for and what we're trying to do for the build. And then generally near the bottom of each of these, you can see what is still required and what they're still looking for. So please, if you want to support the community, you want to support the hobby, you want to do something nice, I'm looking to get rid of a keyboard. I mean, pitch it to everybody here if like it works for anybody. Alternatively, like if you're looking to get rid of a board, like have you considered maybe like you do a build for somebody? Like I know we've already like chosen 10 projects, but like if somebody came to me and was like, "Hey Simon, I've got a board and like a couple other items and like maybe if like I add a thing or two, already posted it." Okay. Then yeah. But also like I'm open to more October builds. Like this was unplanned. I don't mind doing builds. I I don't mind doing more October. Like obviously our October giveaway fund is not unlimited money. Currently we have $744 minus what I spent on the Alice PCB that I don't know whether or not I'm gonna like count it as October money or just business money. We'll see. Ah, God. Okay. Uh let's get back to this. Did I forget any important sellout stuff? I love how I was like, let's take a break, and then proceeds to fucking sell out for a solid 5 minutes. All right, let's get back to soldering. All right. Where are we at? All right, we've done 2 lines. We're now up to the 3rd line. Do you need food or something to drink? I think I got water and enough of it. I'll be all right. My mouth is just real dry. There we go. Oh, I should turn on the fan. I can literally smell the lead. Oh. All right. All right, now I'm cold. I'm gonna put the hoodie back on. Oof. So weird having seasons again. I'm just used to like it always being fucking boiling hot outside and like, normal temperature inside. But now like this room is cold sometimes, boiling sometimes, all sorts of shit. All right, let me get hoodie on. I recently learned that unleaded solder is even more toxic than leaded. I mean, I presume it depends on like the solder and what they're using. But also, like, keep in mind, if you are in the EU, you can buy leaded solder. It's not a problem. It's just like it's a little bit harder to find. Like, I'm sure like Mauser sells it, and like plenty of other guys sell it. Like, I wouldn't, I wouldn't want to like, I don't know. The lead is supposed to not go in the landfill. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like, e-waste is different than standard waste and should be like taken care of in a completely different way. For example, a lot of e-waste should not be made in the first place. Where's shit? Sorry. A lot of e-waste really shouldn't be used in the first place. Shouldn't be made in the first place because it's like just absolutely fucking useless. Sorry, I was getting sweat on the PCB. I really hope nobody brings one of these like stupid like springy boards to this meetup as well. I kind of feel bad because like I know that the person that owns it like probably likes it and like spent money on it and he was happy, like he liked it enough to bring it to the meetup, but like it's a fucking clown keyboard for clowns. And like I feel like I've been so aggressive about it. It kind of seems like, I'm talking shit about the guy that owns it, but like I'm really not. The board alone is clown shit. Ah, it's a Booter's keyboard. Booter's isn't a clown. She's just a clown shoe. Just a singular clown shoe. On the other hand, the more e-waste we produce, the shorter humanity's reign will be. You say that, but the issue is like, I don't think we can create enough e-waste to end their suffering fast enough. Like, we're still gonna suffer, which big feels bad. I guess the silver lining is like in moments in history like this where like everything is going real fucking shitty, people tend to come together and make positive change. I for one am team get together and make positive change. Dude, the yeah, those pills are definitely fucking kicking in because like the little like cross pattern on this PCB is making me fucking dizzy. Like looking at this shit is making me dizzy. Uh oh boy, I can't wait for this weekend's meetup. I'm gonna be fucking off. I'm gonna be lost the whole fucking time. Uh does it have texture? Yes. Yes it does. It does have texture. It's kind of wild because like this like when I see shit like this, my response is, why did you spend money on that? Reduce the price of the keyboard by $1. But like this board is already like real fucking affordable. What is it? 355? That's insane. Do I need to come with you this weekend? No, I'm gonna have Hubert. I'm gonna have supervision. I'm gonna be okay. Like I'll alert everybody of like my medical shit. Right? I'm not gonna miss a meetup just because like back pain and new meds. It's fine. I'll fucking do it. We'll be fine. It's a free real estate. Is it? First Kate meetup? No, no, no. Kate's got shit to do. Simon's gonna show up with this. I'd love a fucking service dog. I can't think of anything a service dog would help with, but like I need a service monkey that can like, bend over and pick shit up for me. That's what I need. Come on, let's get some heat on this. All right. We finished another line. We're going to take another break. Sorry, like I apologize guys for taking so many breaks, but like you guys going to have to bear with me. I'm sorry. We're doing the best we can over here. I need a service left ankle. I need a service back and new service hands. Those would be great. And maybe some service eyes. Service brain. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, also, thank you, someone, for uh, it's fucking stupid that like it works here, but it doesn't show up on the overlays. Thank you, whoever picked up one of the keyboard activation diagram T-shirts. You've got good taste. Also, I think we're down to okay. We got 8 more days, by the way. There's 8 more days to buy the merch. Like I do not re-release merch, except for that one time. That like the quality of the merch was really bad, and I re-released it for the people that did buy it, so they could like pick up another one. Oh, All right, how are we doing on time? Hour 41 minutes. All right, let me start on the next line. Trying to be very, very gentle as to not move the switches in any way. Keep it clean, keep it nice, keep it neat. Most importantly, keep it thocc. Is it 12:30 yet? It is. Kate, are you still here? If not, I'll just get out my phone. All right, I'll get out my phone. Oh, she's here. Oh, can I get the Tylenol? It'll be on the table downstairs. Like I might be taking it a little bit early, but it's fine. There we go. All right, let me get this out of the way because this is blocking the nice, beautiful PCB. I've made my point, my meme point. Does anybody know if this PCB is VIA or Vile? It's got to be Vile. Like, surely it's Vile. It's the better of the two. Okay, lovely. Vile? Based. Thank you. God, it's so fucking sexy. What? Two? What? What? Thank you. So cute. I know. He is very cute. All right, boys. Give me a sec. Oh. Okay, so I'm just thinking out loud, by the way. So like, don't anybody like take this as canon. But the plan was for Sensi to send me a the Seal 80, obviously, as a early prototype, and my plan was to do an Alps build. Now, this in next layout, fuck, this in next layout would fuck so hard. Because then, like, theoretically, you could get next caps. Oh no, can we? Tangus, I know that it sounds like a stupid idea, or like I don't know if it's a stupid idea because my brain is fucking soup right now. Next caps won't fit. Would the bottom row work? I don't know. That's the thing. Would it? Because like they have the weird like the bottom left key is like wider than the others. No, but something similar. What does that mean? Like, can we get close? Because like it would be real cool if I could just like pick up like an OG next board because the things are fucking worthless and actually use the caps. That'd be dope, right? And then like pick up some nice, just like I don't know, some white Alps. Right side mods are shorter as well. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Fuck. All right, sorry guys, my head's in the way. Give me a sec. Let me try and get this. You need a PCB that supports the bottom row and the funky enter. Yeah, and you'd also need a plate. So basically, it doesn't support it. So we'd have to do like a modernized next. And then for that, if I went Alps, the only key set I've got is DCS 9009. I don't have a white on black Alps set. Does anybody make like a gettable, achievable, buyable Shall we make a new PCB? How would we do? No, how would we do stabilization? Because like surely they had like terrible sussy like co-star stabs, right? So we'd need to add that support to the plate and the PCB, right? I think it's just easier to just do a modernized next. OG next is 1.5, 1.59, 1.5, 1.5. Huh. I didn't realize it was fucking 9. I thought it was 10. Hmm. I don't know. I'm like my brain isn't working well enough to like put together a plan, but I'd love to do like a next build. Let's do an Alps group buy. What does that mean? Like, let's have Alps produce Alps switches that they have not produced in many years and very likely do not have the molds or the machinery for. The fuck is that? Either I'm having hallucinations or there's like a helicopter flying over the house. Alps keycap group buy? I mean, like, SP does Alps, but if I'm not mistaken, Alps are PBT only, right? So it would need to be die sub, which means we can't do white on black. I mean, we can, but like obviously we shouldn't, right? You know what I'd fucking love? I'm gonna be honest, all right? Maybe we could do a meme. Here's the thing. Here's what I want for the meme. I want next layout, but wing keyless. Wing keyless next. Wing keyless next, and I want like an actual like blocker, so I can like put the next logo in there, like with a sticker or something. Like literally make an X. Like who's gonna fucking sue us? Steve Jobs is like, I mean, you never know. He might. What's He might get us out of suons. But normally a suance is for suing dead people, not the other way around. But he could counter suance us. That's the thing. If he counter suances us, then we're kind of shit out of luck. Only if you make an ergodox set with it. What? Why would you want an ergodox next? Next is just white on black. There's like not much else like interesting going on. Like keycaps wise. Like you got the cool logo, but that's pretty much it. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I do want to buy one of these. I want to buy it real bad. Like I'm poor, but like you, you gotta support people. Like you gotta support smaller projects like this. Otherwise, like all we're gonna have is fucking Norbauer shit and like KBD fan shit and Neo shit and like nothing in between. So like I gotta buy one of these. And if I buy one of these, then I gotta do next layout and I gotta do it in black. And if I do that, then what keycap said do I put on it? I gotta go MX because Alps is too complicated, right? Didn't Prototypist have white on black DCS Alps? I mean, I can just ask Jay. But like is it buyable? Like DCS like Alps white on black? Is it like something you can actually get? Or is it like unobtainium? Oh, sorry, I need another moment. Get silver, mix and match between an AT and a Z150 to get beige next? I mean, if I was gonna beige next, I have GMK 9009. Sorry, DCS 9009 in Alps. It's perfect for me, beige wise. Like and if I did, I'd still put on a black. I can't not get a non-black next. It's wrong. It's wrong. Someone was selling a semi-shine set of DCS Reaper. All right. I still got to solder the top row. I'm sorry, guys. I just like I need a moment to like collect my thoughts and like plans and aspirations. Oh. Oh. Hello, this is a secret. Look at it later. Oh shit! I'm not supposed to be reading this out loud. uh, I won't. I won't read what you said. All right, let's do the top row, and then we can figure out what we're gonna do keycap wise. We'll figure out if the stabbed keys sound all right, or if we're gonna have to do some surgical goodness. But yeah, I think I'll commit. I will buy. I'm gonna buy one of these. It will be the first keyboard that I've bought since the Glare. So like I've been like real fucking careful with my keyboard purchases. Like the last thing I actually paid for was the Glare. Right? Right? Yeah, surely. Apparently JCS laps on this. You mean League Bros? You talking about League Bro keycaps? Because I got plenty of League Bros. But like I prefer CRP over League Bros, at least like feel wise. I mean, I'll check out like what sounds good because like we gotta kind of like we gotta find something that works with the GAT-X and the Alu plate. I know that's pretty much like a very standard option for most people, but for me that's a very non-standard option. And it's been a long time since I've built something with Alu. I think the last thing was like the Part 170. Nope, no, I did polycarb on that, even though like it was a prototype polycarb plate that was missing mount points. Yeah, like I'll rarely touch Alu. But on a board this big, I think it's okay. The thing is now like we've abandoned any hope of getting flex out of the build. So we're gonna need to maximize bounce. So we're gonna probably go with one of the very softest mount types and fiddle with it there to try and balance it out. All right, I saw the message and I accept. That is fine. Okay. We should have probably. Oh no, we'll test the PCB as soon as everything's fully soldered. Hopefully this turns out decent. I don't know. I've got a decent feel about this. Like I think like the only thing I'm kind of spooked about is stabs. Like stabs might need some work. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But by the way, soldering, real nice. This has been real nice to work on, PCB wise. And for the record, there are bottom row markings. Like it tells you what's 1.5, what's 1.25, what's 7U, and that's it. There's basically no other like real markings. That's all you really need is just bottom row markings. All right, last switch. There we go, and there we go. Okay, that should be a fully soldered big boy. Do I have a spare daughter board? I don't have a spare daughter board. That's a pain. Having a spare daughter board makes life easy for key testing. Oh wait, this is a standard C3, right? Like that's a standard daughter board, right? I can just go grab a fucking daughter board. Give me a sec. Let me grab a daughter board. Oh, guys, I found my inclinometer. Finally, check it out. Yay, inclinometer. Hello? Mm, hello? Give me a sec, guys. I'm sorry. I know I have multiple. I just can't like see them right now. Okay, I'm kind of upset. I found one daughter board and it's like the wrong one. This one is meant to have things. Okay, well, fuck it. I guess we'll just make it work. Come on, buddy. Get in there. Come on, buddy. All right. Let's get the Twozzers. Okay, is that upside down? Is that the issue? Yeah, that was the issue. Okay, there we go. Gonna be kind of annoying to test these, or does it reach? Oh, it reaches. Oh, we're good. We're good. Perfect. This is the yep, this is pretty much the perfect length of JSG cable. I mean, like an extra like centimeter maybe would have been nice. All right, let's do this. Let's open up Vial real quick. Boom. And let's go matrix tester. Let's do unlock. Let's do why the fuck are you using different keys than standard? That is real annoying. That is real annoying. Okay, we've got a full unlock. And let's see if all of our keys are good. Oh, fuck, I just accidentally disconnected the whole fucking thing. 1 second. Yeah, JST cable's a little short. At least for testing. Okay. There we go. Am I gonna have to fucking... I'm gonna have to unlock it again. Okay, this is the most annoying thing about Vial, is that. Why do I have to unlock to test? I just want to fucking test. Okay. Let's do a reset. Let's make sure that all the keys work. Fucking excuse me? It's not even unplugged. Wait, it's not even unplugged. Uh, hello? All I did was like move the PCB. Yeah, it comes right back up, but now I have to fucking unlock it again. Oh, I shorted it with the bottom. Okay, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna test this normally and not my usual way. Okay. The enter is not working. I don't know how I managed to trigger it. I triggered it by touching the back, probably. Okay, so I gotta check my enter and I gotta check my A, S, D, F, G. So my enter and my G. Okay. Let's go to layout. We're going to split right shift, split 0, split plus, and win keyless. Okay. And now let's make sure that, okay, still enter doesn't work and still G doesn't work. Okay. And period doesn't work. Okay. Let me screenshot this real quick. I don't have a screenshot button. Okay. Can you guys just remember this? G, enter, and period, I guess. All right. Let's check it out. So A, S, D, F, G. There's G. Yep, I forgot to solder it. I figure that's the issue for like all of these. I probably just forgot to fucking solder them. It's real hard to see without like putting my head down and like blocking the camera. That's why. Okay, there's G. Let's check out our enter. That looks very soldered to me. That is incredibly soldered. I will throw a little bit more solder on it just for safety, but that is very soldered. This guy here was also very soldered. Okay, so we might have two bad switches. We might have two bad switches, and I don't mind doing a quick little desolder for that, though I really wish we could find the big black. All right, and you go like this, which means that. One sec, boys. Come on, bro, get in the fucking... Bro, my brain is not braining. Please get in there. Please get in there. Please. Thank you. It was this one. Yeah, we checked it. Yeah, we checked it. We checked all of them. So let's plug it in and see if they work. All right, so F, G. Okay, the G now works. This works now. Perfect. And yep, they all work. Okay. We're chilling. You checked the top row, not the bottom row? What? Well, it worked. Oh, wait. Okay, these guys are not doing anything, but probably because they're just not mapped. Yeah, it's just not mapped. I mean, that should be mapped to a 0. Why are you not mapped to a 0? Did I forget to solder you? Period, nothing, 0. Turn you on. Okay, 0, nothing, period. Oh, yeah, because it was the numlock wasn't on, so it wouldn't work. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let me just quickly put this into a layout that's actually usable for me. You are left control, you are left win, you are standard escape, that's fine. You are backspace, you are tilde, you are momentary layer 0 to 1. Beautiful. I've changed the layout. Why is... What? Okay. Plus, and then you turn into equals. Where the fuck is equals? There it is. All right. Are we missing anything here? Oh, you are 0, and you are going to be a macro for 00. Equals is on the top right question mark. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to tweak this, but like I'll put on the caps first. And then over here, give me, okay, that's all correct. That's all correct. Let's see. I want print screen, scroll lock, pause. And then this will just work as standard nav. So I can turn numlock on, use the numbers, turn it off, and then I have up, down, left, right, home, end, and page up, page down built into the numpad. So we're chilling. I'll throw in caps lock here just to have it. Anything else I like to have? I think I'm good. Oh, let me do my my macro for 0. Record macro 0 0. Stop recording. Why did what? Why doesn't it not? What? Why did nothing show up? Record macro. Oh, my fucking... Okay. What? Numpad 0, numpad 0. Okay, thank you. Left shift plus right shift for caps lock is 10 out of 10. I mean, I don't use caps lock. Like, I throw it on a layer just to have it, but like, I don't use caps lock. I hold shift like a man. If I am angry enough to use caps lock, I am angry enough to hold down the fucking keys. All right, boys, let's go. Next, I want to make sure that the stabilized keys don't sound like absolute butt cheeks. So, let's do that. I can also kill the soldering iron. Why not? It's cruise control for cool. Yes, but the cooler cruise control is holding down the pedal with your hand. Or foot, sorry. I forgot motorcycles are different than cars. All right, I'm going to need 2U, 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 2U. Okay, I'm just going to grab a full keycap set. Wait. Okay, before I open this up, I need to know about the Thoctober build plan. Is there a keycap set that's already designated for this? Or do you still need a keycap set? Because, like, do I unbox this and is this going to be given away with this, or is the person not going to want this? And, like, we're better off, like, giving it to someone else. That's my question. It's GMK Matsu. I don't even know what that looks like. It's probably hideous. I think there is keycap. Okay, then we're going to use our own caps. Probably... do we go Leak Bros? We can go Leak Bros. What's a nice Leak Bros set? Let me have a look. Let me see what I got. All right, I got my big thing. Oh, this is also a fantastic thing. Any green? I have green Hebrew in CRP. I don't know what I have. I don't have green Arabic. Wait. Somebody had sent me a keycap set. Okay, give me a second. Let me go through this. There might be something here that I've been missing all along. I found some more Dragon Ball Z. So I have Cadet. I have. I mean, I don't know why I have double shot DCS in white on black, but cool. I guess I have it. JCS Arabic. Do you guys read? Can you guys read that? All right, easy. I hope it's got the full support we need. From blood? No, bloody. All right. Beautiful. All right, let's make sure that this doesn't sound like fucking. Okay, that's kind of okay. We'll come back to that. Okay, that sounds fine. Where is the Baka space? Where is the Baka space? Give me the Baka space. There it is. Oh, that sounds perfect. And then my enter. Oh. Okay, and there was a numpad thingy. There it is. Okay. Oh. All right. Let me assess this real quick, boys. All right. Okay, the backspace sounds fucking flawless. Okay, this enter. Okay, I think I hear a little bit of ticking. Tiny little bit of ticking. So the way we're gonna resolve this. Oh, holy shit balls. You guys see that? That thing, like, that thing hit that and bounced back. Ugh. And I think it fell on the floor. Wait, did it? No, it didn't. Okay. Is that OSRS merch? What? Oh, you mean the desk mat? Yes. All right, I'm going to inject a little bit of super lube right here, and I've got my applicator. There it is. This is going to be used for shoving it up in there. So this is an incredibly delicate procedure for improving the quality of your stabs. I can't wait for this to be clipped and shipped so hard. So would you rank your stab quality benchmark as high, mid, or low, mostly sound-wise? What do you mean? My stab quality benchmark is like cherry clip-ins, but cherry clip-ins can be made to sound good. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of injection from the rear right here. Beautiful. And then I'm going to do a little bit of injection from the front right here. And then I'm going to do bonus injection down here where the wire is. Now I'm going to come in with this. I'm going to try and shove it up in there, okay? Shove it up in there. Anywhere you can see it, I want to shove. Then we're going to pull it out and then shove it in from the back. Okay, there we go. Shove it in from the front, shove it in from the back. Make sure that goes way up in there, way up in there. Perfect. Now, the next step is to get a keycap. Up did it go? There it is, right? And we get that keycap mounted, and then we do the slapping. And now let's see how it sounds. There is zero tick because we filled up that whole area. So generally, if you've got the area where the wire goes right here, and then you got the wire, and the wire kind of like will go up and down, left and right. It'll wibble wobble around. But if you fill up that whole interior with super lube, then the wire hits the lube instead of hitting the plastic, basically. So, is this the first time you're getting to try R3 in a board? I mean, we built with R3 and typed on it and didn't like the sound. So, no? Okay, that sounds fine. Let me do the others. And I guess we'll do this one as well. Ah. All right. Again, we're going to do lower injection. So where the wire goes in. There we go. And then I'm going to get the applicator to really shove it up in there. I want to get the applicator all the way in there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift them up, right? Then I'm going to come in from the rear, right? And splooge in the hole right there. Splooge in the hole. After I've splooged in the hole, I'm going to get in there with the applicator and really shove it up in the hole as much as I can. And then I'll do another set from the front right here. Okay, just filling up that area inside. And again, I'm going to shove it in there with the applicator and we're good. There's a good stab right there. And then let's do the same for this guy and this guy. Again, I'm going to push it all the way down, do a little creamy injection where the wire is, right here. Boom, boom, creamy. Going to get in there with the applicator, really stick it in there, really get it up in there as much as you can. There we go. Let's get a little bit more action in the front and in the rear. Let's get a little stick it in the rear action right here. There we go. Do a little stick it in the front just in case. Beautiful. All right. So I know it's like massively overlooped, but this is like the laziest method of like doing decent stabs or like fixing stabs that are ticking a little bit is you just over inject the shit out of it with super lube. And then you get the cap on and you slap it, slap it, slap it to just move the excess lube out of the way. Also keep in mind that like prior to the slapping, like you'll notice that like your stab is going to be sluggish. When you press down, it'll come back way slower than it should. It'll be harder than it should be to press it down. And you just got to keep slapping. You got to keep slapping until it feels the way it should feel. Okay, again, I'm shoving it up in there from the front. I'm going to lift it up and I'm going to come in from the rear. Right here. Do a little comb in the rear. Beautiful. And I'm going to come in with the applicator, really get it in the hole right there. Try and get all that lube that leaked out right back in there. All right. And now we should be good stab-wise. Remember, we do have to slap them, but we're good. We can kind of put everything together. My hands are sweaty. Give me a sec. Okay. Let's get these caps on. Oh, yeah, that sounds way fucking better. Is that a tick on the left? No, they're like dead silent. They're good. Alrighty. The question is, does JCS have double zeros? I don't think they do. All right, we have V, Z, X, V. Sorry, guys. What are you? You are D. D's nuts. Found it. Uh, 1 goes on the 1. You are the control. You go onto the R3 control. You are page D's nuts. We'll come back to you. B for balls. Z, X, C, V, B. Okay. V is in the wrong spot. Thank you, guys. Are the sub-legends actually green? Yeah. Yeah, I'll zoom in to show you guys. Well, green is the color of Islam. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are a tab. We do a little tabulation. We got nom lock. I'm gonna put this aside and look for a windowed nom lock because this has an LED here. Do you also have an LED here? Oh, so based. So based. We got F. Fuck, this is barred. Does League Bro have nipples? We'll come back to it. E. Just above the D. Is that a front print? No fucking way. Is that a front print? That's so good. That's so fucking good. Holy shit. Okay, this is gonna be a real nice build. Goddamn. What are the chances you get a bloody green board to use with green Arabic? It's almost like somebody planned this in advance. F12. Nope. There is no F. There is no F. There is no long shift. Is there a 3, but the British 3? No, we are not going to use the British 3. Sadly, no nipples. Okay. And I guess we use bars. Scroll lock is not what we're going to use. You are a 9, which would go there. You are a cops lock, and you can fuck off. Lovely. What are you? F4? No. What are you? Alt? I'm going to presume there's an alt ger, but there might not be. Who's? No, thank you. P. Boom, boom, P. I hope that's correct. Is it just 2 boom booms? Bracket, bracket, then P? Yeah. It's all. Look at that. As a thick boy escape. 8. As a numpad 8. You are end. End me. You are page these nuts. You are non-numpad 8. All right, what do we got? We got a at I something. I don't know what this is. We're gonna come back to it. We got a J, ASDF, GH, JKL. Boom, boom. Yep, we're good. So far everything looks straight, which means we did a pretty good job making sure everything stays stable on the table. RTY. What are you? You are one you control. You are you. Ah, fuck. It goes. Let me look at a keyboard. There we go. Yeah, it goes Y, U, then I. You are a minus. We'll come back to you. And then for the we have the and then the and then there's the and before the there's the Not to be confused with the 1U super. I'll hold on to it just in case there's no double zero. Lovely. What are you? W. We found the 00. We're winning. You F11 can fuck off. We got a 3. That is the correct 3. There's the correct page up. We have an escape. What are you? An end. Come back. Okay. We have n, which goes next to the m. This is gonna be a real nice build. Not gonna lie. Page these nuts. I think that's the correct page these nuts, but we'll come back to that. We got the function. Beautiful. Okay, numpad I'll come back to because like numpad modifiers, like the non-numbered keys, are real fucking hard to figure out sometimes. See? Alright, we got back, that's gone. The minus we will use, the F5 we will not. The 5 we will most definitely use. Up arrow, beautiful. What do you got here? A page up. 8, we can drop the page up. Give me the Q. I'm glad this was easier than the smoke rebuild. I mean, the smoke, I mean, I went through hell, so like, you guys don't have to, because that PCB needs a lot of fucking work. So, guess it is what it is. Okay, it looks like there's no alt gers, just 2 alts. Which is fine. That is a gorgeous tilde. I might use that. We'll see. We're not using that to you. Are we using the insert? We should be using the insert. What are you, sir? We have another control. Oh no, are there no 1.5U bottom row supers? There aren't. Not with League Bros. So they're going to say control. So we're going to have 3 keys that say control. Okay, we got a K. 13 can fuck off. Left arrow, yes sir. Oh, there's a 1.25U super, but no 1.5U supers. Feels bad. Okay, we got home. We got O. We got the Z. All right. All right. 3. Sport seems so nice, but 21xx ate my budget this year. You know what? I understand. But to be fair, the price on this is like very fucking fair. Okay. R. Beautiful. All right, seeks. Then second B, and we got a 9. Okay, so let's figure this shit out. Is that the correct page down? That's probably the correct page down, which means where's the correct end? There's the correct end. And then do I have a correct delete? There's the correct delete. Okay. Lovely. All right, for this, I'm looking for a 1.5U control because there's no 1.5U supers. There it is. All right, and then over here, that's numlock. And then we got equals up there, we got x up there, and we got divided up there, which goes this way. I mean, this is the way that I prefer. Equals all the way to the right, x right there, and then minus and then plus, right? Yeah. Minus and then plus. Is that correct? That looks correct. All right, there we go. Check that out. Okay. Let's put away the caps that are unused. Don't forget, we still need to slap those stabilized keys in order for them to sound good. Okay. We got it. We got it good. We got it good. All right. We're going to need to figure out the mounts. I think since we're going with the aluminum plate, the best course of action would probably be like the softest. Top mount, then bottom mount. I kind of want a bottom mount with let me see. PC bottom, you think? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is very flexy. Yeah. I think PC bottom and then using these, right? So like you use the tiny screws mount the polycarb to the bottom, and then these mount the polycarb to the plate, right? The reds? So the red is softer, right? The purple is harder. Was I right at the beginning of this stream? Fuck yeah. All right. I guess let's start doing some disassembly then. Hey, look at that. It's not screwless and stupid. We can actually just use a fucking screwdriver to open it. Wow. It's almost like technology. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. No, 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 no. 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 There's no fucking feet, dude. Fuck, I wanted the feet. Steal some AKB feet? I don't have AKB feet. I mean, I'll see what feats I have, and I can probably, like, get some feats on this. Alright. That is a shame. Also, by the way, like, you remember last stream when I was trying to explain to somebody why Hex is better than Torx? That. That is why. You cannot do that with Torx. It does not support itself. And therefore, the screwdriver does not adequately support the screw. These were loose, by the way. Now let's find out how loose they are. Yeah, these are real loose. Like, it takes, like, I'll show you how little effort. That's all it took. Like, literally just, like the teensiest amount of effort to turn the screw. Like here, again. Okay, this one's a little tighter. Yeah, that one's a little tighter. Interesting. Okay, so if I had to guess, this is like the softest mount, and then you've got this, and then this is the hardest mount. So again, I'm not trying to go for like big soft, I'm trying to go for like bouncy, right? So we'll try this out first, and if like it's a little too like mushy instead of bouncy, we'll move up. Is that a missing screw? I think there was a missing screw. Unless like I took it out without realizing it. All right, there we go. All the screws are out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, no, we're fine. I'm just an idiot. Again, sorry guys. For those of you just tuning in now, I recently just started an incredibly aggressive drug for like nerve pain. So like you guys gonna have to bear with me. My brain is not great. So like I might like do something and then 3 seconds later forget about the thing that I did. So like I'm very sorry. I'm like trying my best here. All right. Let's separate the top bottom assembly. Looks like there's a lot of fucking alignment pins. Holy shit. That top is gonna be secure. Yeah. You seem better than an hour ago. I took oxycodone for my back pain, so oh. I mean my brain should be like stupider than it was an hour ago, but my demeanor will be better. All right. So we're bottom mounting. Let's figure out how this works. Not that. This. Okay. And what kind of screws are these? These are tiny little hex. Okay. Pour the tiny little hexes here. And let's figure this shit out. So I presume it goes like that. Please be careful with the oxy. I am very aware. I understand. Not the squiggly things. We're not going to do the squiggly things, okay? The squiggly things are over here, okay? The squiggly things are like... These are actually like real fuck... Oh, wow, I just bent it. Everything's fine. Nothing terrible happened. Don't worry about it. Please stop worrying about it. Are you worried about it? All right, I need to like find the correct screwdriver for this screw. That looks a little too large. That is far too large. Me go over here. What are you? Beautiful. Holes facing case and slide bottom first into it. Okay, holes facing case. So the other way. So that way. And slide the bottom first into it. Oh, the buttons. Okay, yeah, these guys. Got it. Okay. Can do. All right, and we're doing red. Red is softer than purple. Everybody knows this. All right. Did we solve the no feet situation? No. I'll check my drawers. I've probably got a decent set of feet I can just slap on. But again, it's prototype shit. Like if you're using custom feet, you're probably not going to have feet for your prototypes ready. I mean, these look like a fairly like standard like rectangle size, are they not? Oh wait, I need to make sure that these are like facing the correct way. So that 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 what am I doing? Sorry, I completely like I looked at chat for a second and forgot like where I was. Okay, you go there. This is a lot of fucking mount points. Holy shit, dude. I mean, again, we're going for bounce, not flex, so like more mount points, not a problem. All right, let's continue. Boom, you're gonna go like that. There we go. Okay, so there's only 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top. I forget that this is like a real long board, so. Boom, you're gonna go like that, and then like that. And then like that, then like that. Then last one. I would recommend having extras of these, by the way. Should have like one or two bonus ones because like if somebody presses too hard, they could rip it in half or they do something stupid. Like just like one or two extras. There we go. All right, and now comes the screwing. Oh baby, I love screwing. Are you the right size? No, no, you're the right size. All right. There should be. I mean there wasn't. I mean I presume like for group buy there will be, right? Yeah. So there's one, two, three. There's nine, right? Yeah. Which means you should do 10 or 11 per kit of each color just for safety. Okay, I don't want to tighten too hard. I want to just get these going so they're in the correct spot. Like so. Then we'll work our way around. There we go. Like I can see that there's like a buttload of extra feet. Sorry, screws. But for the little fake tadpoles, the the pad tools, those are the ones that need some bonus. So they're like bridges. Yeah. So we're doing top mount. Sorry, we're doing bottom mount, which is pretty much identical to top mount. There should be no difference whatsoever, at least from a feel perspective. Sound might be a little different. Uh, but this is a real interesting bottom mount. So it's leaf spring ish, but I feel like once both of these screws are in here, like, actually, yeah, there's some bounciness. You guys, yeah, that's my father-in-law walking down the stairs. I'll wait. Just wooden house stuff where somebody like literally outside is walking and it just disturbs all my shit. Anyway, there's a decent amount of bounce, like a surprising amount of bounce. I expected like way less bounce. I mean, we'll see once we have both screws in, like how much actual bounciness we're getting. Like I'm sure it is a notable amount. Okay. Oh, question: do I go big tight on these, or do I go like a little tight? Because I feel like if you go big tight, you're gonna break the polycarb. Like generally for screw taps in a board, you want to tap longer than you normally would. Still a little tight, yeah. So like normally if you need a screw like a screw depth that big in like a top case or in a bottom case, you drill about that much just in case there's like shmoo at the bottom that like, you know, the shmoo doesn't prevent you from putting the screw in. But in a situation like this, you probably want to make the threads a little bit shorter than they should be so people don't full tighten against the polycarb and then crack it. Alternatively, it's as long as you like have a piece of paper and say please do not tighten more than x newton meters or foot pounds or inch pounds or grams force, do grams force, giggle. So I'm doing just like real light finger tight, like enough to make sure that it's not gonna like back out, but like not aggressive because like you got to be kind of careful when you screw down plastic. Looks to me that those bridges should be rotated 180. I'll fucking rotate you 180. Sorry, too soon. The man who made the board is literally here in the chat and has been instructing me, so we are doing it correct. To be fair, this has been like a real pleasant build experience. But like I had the information of like this is the order you should do things. I probably would not have done it in said order. Because if you don't get these on before you mount the mount plates, you're kind of shit out of luck. Like there's no way to get them in there. There's not enough space. Do I have a favorite mounting style? I like top mount. I like top mount because like it's really hard to fuck up top mount. A lot of people like do gasket mount because they're just like, oh, gasket is better because I'm an idiot and don't understand anything and just was told that gasket is better. Therefore, I'm going to make gasket. The issue is there's like a billion ways to fuck up a gasket mount, and there's very few ways to fuck up a top mount. Okay, so there were indeed extra screws, by the way. There were 4 extra screws. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the screws and the purple boys in the same bag. Okay. Okay, let me make sure that everything is in there the way it should be. Let's get you mounted real quick. And by that I mean plugged in. Beautiful. All right. I haven't tried a good top mount yet. Would you recommend CF, ALU, or PP for top mount? I mean, start with ALU. ALU is the base for a reason. Oh, okay. That was pretty easy. Okay. I feel that there's some bounce. Not like the largest bounce in the universe, but actually it's a decent amount of bounce. We'll see once we got the full assembly going on. So to answer your question, ALU is the de facto for a reason. You always start with ALU. If ALU is too stiff, then you go polycarbonate, or you go PP, or you go I don't know. FR4 is a little softer as well. If you want to go like harder, you go steel, or you go 7 series aluminum instead of 6 series or 5 series. Which board is the best top mount implementation? Mounting point location wise, Jane V2. But Jane V2 uses like OTD like stuff. So like who really created it first? Please deal with the bottom mount same as you are dealing with your balls. Okay, I'm scratching them. Now what? Best plate for Jane? I preferred the polycarbonate half plate that was the original. It means be gentle. Oh, yeah. I mean, like you got to come in, right, and then you do a little wiggle, so you make sure that like everything is like where it should be, and then you press down a little bit, right? Do the wiggling wiggle. Yeah, I mean I did. Yeah, I mean it's expected because these are all real small little peepees, and you got to get the peepees in the holes. And the best way to get the peepees in the holes is you come in real gentle. Yeah, yeah, that feels good. That feels right. All right, let's get ready. All right, I'm gonna do this, basically blind, and then gonna do this, basically blind. Just get the 2 corners. Just to make sure that everything is nicely aligned and I'm not gonna fuck anything up. There we go. All right, and let's make sure that everything sits okay. All right. And now we can put the screws in. I will have a look around, see if there's any cute little feet that I can put on this. Sure, I've got some feet. It screws together real nice. It aligns together real nice. None of the screws are like super deep. So like you're not gonna scratch the shit out of your case trying to screw it in. Like all in all, this has been really fucking pleasant to work on. I mean, it's like simple, right? It's like simple, classically designed. Even though you've got like memes like this, they're not like a pain in the ass to fucking do. Really torn on what layout color to choose. I mean, like at least I don't know. At least you don't have the. Oh wait, are we short one screw? No. Yeah, we are. We are short one screw. I was right. I counted wrong earlier. So that means there's 10 screws, not 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah. We are short one screw. Well, that's unfortunate. The man who forgot a screw before before shipping it. All right, let me go look for some feet. Oh, I found a keycap. Wait, where the fuck is the caps? Oh, found it. Found it. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, maybe there's some feet here. Maybe there's some feet here. Maybe there's some feet here. Holy shit. Look what I found. I found TX stabs. All right, boys. Oh. Okie dokie. So, I'm gonna see if I've got feet here, and I might have a screw that might work. So these are gasket beans. These are plate gaskets. Uh, this one says "Screw me, Daddy," so we'll come back to that. Do you guys see any feet here? That kind of looks like a foot. Kind of look like feet. Okay, I mean, like, that's an option. Let's see, what else we got? That's not feet. Are you feet? Those kind of look like feet. Oh, I found some screws. M 2.5 by 8. And this is a 2.5. Is it by 8? It looks real close. Yep, okay. We found screws. We're good. We have enough screws. They even match and everything. Thank you, Vertex. So many boards use AKB feet. I don't think I got feet with my OGR. Letting you know. Where you go? You go here. Okay. Yep, there we go. It fit perfectly. I've got just normal feet, just in case. Like, ready to go. Cycle 8 feet might... I don't think I have cycle 8 feet. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. We already used the screws here. These are for later. These are PCB gaskets. Those are useless. These are also useless. Those are also useless. So we got that and that as options. And let's see. Okay, this is all jebaited stuff. Yeah, this is all jebaited stuff. So, like, we can cut these so they can, like, fit there and make do, I guess. Oh. Oh. All right, boys. So the idea is to cut these to fit. ISO GR feet may work. I don't have spare feet. Actually, let me check this, because this is like the only thing that might have decent spare feet in it. So if there's no OGR feet in here, then we're done. Sorry, I know my head's in the way, but I also like want to be able to see. Yeah, there's no OGR feet. There you go. Or ISO GR feet, sorry. All right, let's do this. Boom. Okay, and let's cut you there. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, that is correct. And one axis, let's get the other axis. Okay, let's see, does that fit? It's a little large. Okay, does that fit? Yep, that fits. Okay, we made 1 foot. Now we need to make 4 more, or 3 more, sorry. Why not just use the bump-ons? Because these are rectangle and these are round, and I would rather have a thing that actually fits there correctly. Would you not? Would you prefer to just have it look fucked up instead of like look good and feel good and all good and the easy? All right, there we go. There's our sample. Okay, we're going to do these one at a time just for safety. Boom. Are you too long? Nope, you are the correct length. Would you rather have 4 straight than 4 fitting? As long as their thickness is the same, they're doing the same thing, and the thickness is the same because we're not changing the thickness. Like, sure, it's not going to look gorgeous, but I think it's going to look better than sticking a round peg in a square hole. There we go. There's foot number 2. Let's see if you're the correct size now. Yep, all right. Okay. Nice. That is still too fat. And that looks better. All right, let's go. We have created our own feet. Okay. The doubters never saw it coming. Apparently, AKB feet are 1.7 mil thick. These are not 1.7 mil thick. These are like 0.4 mil. Are these even going to stick out? I think they barely stick out. Like they're barely thicker than the hole they're going into. You may have to stack them. I'm not stacking them. Just put the bump-ons already? Hey, sir. Calm your tits. Okay, this is real delicate. There we go. Look at that. Come on. All right. Again, let's get you off and then get you off. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Peel. Thank you. All right. Let's get you. Round bump-ons would have looked about the same. That's just not fucking true. Like, these actually look like they belong, as opposed to the memes. About not about the same, but better, and they would act as feet. Insulate? No. Okay? No. Shush. Shut your hole. I could have sworn I had like a sheet of like nice AKB feet like somewhere over here, and it's just fucking gone. Like, did we use it for something else? Are these little foams? No, this is an actual like rubber. This is rubber, not foam. Like they're feet from something else. All right, last one. There we go. And last one. Let's get you. A. All right. All right, moment of truth. Let's see. Was that the missing screw? I saw something black under the board. Are you? No, no. Okay, first of all, the missing screw was not in the board. Okay? I found an additional screw and put it there. Okay? It's not a missing screw, it's a screw that wasn't in the board. Hmm. Hmm. Question. This is by design, right? You're supposed to have this movement, right? Right? That's just from like the softness of like the thin boys. Okay. I kind of like the sound profile of this. It sounds classic. Like it's got some fullness. All right, well, I hope you guys are ready for this. Spam the spacebar. Hmm. I don't know. I think it sounds good. I don't think it's like. All right, let's go, boys. It's sound testing time. I'm gonna center the board, like the board itself, on the microphones. So don't worry about it. All right, you guys ready? Balls, 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 balls. I kind of like this. I'm gonna go get Kate so she can type on this. Oh, okay. Is Kate around? Can you see her anywhere? The only other human in the house? Okay. Sorry, sorry about that. I accidentally hit the button over there that turns the stuff. Uh, I'm gonna see if Kate can come type on this keyboard for us. That would be nice. I know I'm still. One sec. I know I'm in stereo mic mode still. All right. All right. Well, she didn't answer, which means she might be busy. So I'll just do more typing. You know, kind of lit. You never type with your left middle finger. I have nerve damage in my left hand, which like really limits the things I can do with my left hand. It's not very accurate and like not very stable. So like very often it's just like pressing with my left index finger and like maybe my thumb. Unfortunately. All right, Kate's not answering, but clack.io. I'm literally gonna fucking go buy this right now. How does it feel? Excellent. It's got to be next. You got it next. You got it next. Do I pee pee? Do we pee pee antsy? I think we pee pee antsy. This is going to be extended, by the way. I'm going to be taking this to the Milwaukee meetup, so it will be extended through the weekend. Was there a good amount of bounce? There is a decent amount of bounce. I would call it a comfortable amount of bounce. So, like, if I hard press, sure, like you can see. I'm sorry, I don't have my fucking macro cam, but like, there's a little bit of bounce. Or a lot of bounce, depending on like how heavy you press. But like I think you get a little bit of softness out of it. I oh, is that Kate? Hello. Okay, Kate's gonna do a typing test for us. Give me 1 second. Okay, and there we go, and there we go. All right, enjoy.
Cameras are correct.
Yes, all the cameras are correct. All you gotta do is type all the words and not leave the door open.
He's asleep. Oh yeah. Hi guys. I have to type with my arms like a mile away because the microphone is right here in my face. So let's see if I can do that.
Stop licking the box loudly.
Ham is very, very loudly licking a box. Ham. I'll do another. Okay, I'm allowed to make one mistake.
Do you like it?
It's real comfy, yeah? Yeah, like it. I like the weight of these. What are they?
Those are Get X, round 3 factory lubed.
Nice.
Fun fact, that thing is like cipher pricing. Ballpark.
God damn.
Yeah.
I love it. It's got the layout I like. This is what I want to use for work. Are you using both thumbs? I think so. Like on the space bar? Hang on. We'll start slow. Oh, I got one word off. Oops, right. Let me try that again. I think I just used my left thumb for the space bar. I do want to use it. Yeah, I think my right thumb just kind of hovers. I never really thought about it before. Alright, yay, that was fun. Thank you guys. Oh, Ham. Hi, buddy.
Oh, okay, boys. Oh. Okay. What do we think? What do we think, lads? What do we think? Is keyboard good? Do we like keyboard? I think it's real fucking good for the price. If this doesn't make MOQ, I'll be very sad. I think this will hit MOQ. It's nice, but the price is a little too high for the overall aesthetic. You'd think so if it was like an all aluminum board, right? But it's $355 for a full size. Like it's FRL full size, but it's got dual weights. So like there's value. It's not like the value is bad. The value is pretty fucking good. About 2.5 kilos fully built, which honestly is like maybe like 100 grams over what I would like. So like it's real fucking close. Also, quick little test of port. Yep, okay. I can get it in the hole just by feeling. So boom, I feel it, it's right there. I can go straight for it, right there, boom, in the hole. Good hole action. Good typing feel, good sound. Like I like that it's still open. When is the group buy starting? Are you here, let me there. There you go, sir. Would you Alps this? Oh fuck! It won't even. It won't let. I have to sign into my fucking chat to be able to type in chat. Great. Uh, it's ongoing. It has been extended until the 30th. So yeah, have you tried the Petrichor yet? It's not built yet. How does this compare? I mean, it's different. Petrichor is like Cypher-esque. Okay, so would I Alps this? I would Alps this if I was doing a next build. But then that would require like a next specific plate PCB assembly and a whole bunch of other fucking memes. What I will be purchasing is black, next, solder, and CPP. I think 355 for this is a fucking steal, by the way. What's the next? I'll show you. It's that. It was the can't you keep this one? Can't I keep what? This? Oh no, this is the October build. You sure 30th? It says 25th. Yes, I have specifically asked them to extend the group buy, and I've gotten confirmation that the group buy will be extended silently until the 30th. So, you guys have until then. I wouldn't like I wouldn't wait too long. I'm gonna do my order today. I'm gonna be taking this to the Milwaukee meetup. So if you guys are there, you guys are gonna have an opportunity to type on it. It's good. I think the sound. This sounds, in terms of sound, closest to my Jane V2 build that I had done with the cherry picked Greetech black stems in broken in Zeal housings. Like it had a very particular sound. What do you think can be better? I think the plate sits a little bit too high up, like the teensiest amount, but that might just be JCS. It's mostly notable looking here. I don't think it sits too high. I think it's just a fucking placement. What do I think could be better? I'm not sure. I think it's pretty fucking good. Like I didn't have any problems building it. It came together real nicely. It sounds great. It feels great. I mean, I wouldn't have gone aluminum, but we didn't have a choice because we wanted to use the GAD-X. I would have gone PP. Also, there's a lot of bounce, and to like so you guys understand, like the plate has movement. The plate like is free floating. Like the whole plate PCB assembly floats. You guys see this movement, right? That's not the board. That's the plate PCB assembly. So I can move it up, down, left, right, but also in and out. This sounds like PP. Would PP be too bouncy for bottom mount? Well, PP is going to be flexy, not bouncy, right? What will determine your bounce is what you use here and here. What will determine your flex will be the plate that you choose, right? And like probably if I went PP plate because of like how redonkulously fucking thin this is and soft this is, I would probably go with the harder mounts, probably like the aluminum one or the FR4 one, but probably the aluminum one, and probably using the purple PPs. Wee, 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 wee. Okay. Okay. I guess that's my take. My take is fucking buy this. Extra play is 38 euros. 355. Oh, okay, that worked. Why didn't it let me add the plate? The fuck? Okay, if I try and add a plate, cannot find variant. Okay. Okay, so apparently the add-ons are broken. Can you not buy add-ons? Hmm. Would you tinker with matching different bottom mount hardenings? This looks fun. I mean, with my own unit, absolutely. Yeah, that also means that like nobody that's bought one has gotten the add-ons, which is kind of sus. You guys should. Like I think for me, I'd go black soldered wing key next with PPNC, and then maybe throw in a an alu plate. Maybe not, because like the only other plate I'd want is maybe Alps if I wanted to do an Alps build. So it'd be like a modernized like next build, maybe. Maybe a problem with the colors that were added later. Ah, yeah, because black and silver were added after the group buy started. Let's try dark blue with extra plate. Nope. I mean, it's fine. Like we can talk to Click Clack and they can sort it out. Anyway, I think this is fucking fantastic value. I think if this thing doesn't hit fucking MOQ, something is terribly wrong with the hobby. I'll be buying one. Like I'll be buying one today. Like I'll probably have to use like Black Simon funds to like be able to do it. Do these plates support 10U? Spacebar. I mean, remember the 10U spacebars use a 7U wire, right? I'm having a hard time dealing with this peer pressure. Oh, not at all. Like it's entirely up to you guys. Like for me, this is a no-brainer because like it's a good board by a friend that like I have here and I know it's fucking good, so I'm gonna buy one. Like I don't even have to like think about it. But for you guys, like it's up to you. Like maybe there'll be some extras, right? But I think this is nice. Like I hope that like people try this at the meetup and are just like, you know what? I'll pick one up right now. Because like the group buy will still be open, which will be nice. So it'll be open until the 30th. So next Thursday. If I have a W1AT, do I need this too? I have a W1. I like this because I like having nav. I like having nav. I think having nav is more value to me than having XT. This deciding question, how much it weighs? 24, like 2550, I think, fully built in this config with an alu plate. No, 2450, 2453. Will production PP be white on black? I'm sure it will be black, right? I mean, you don't want white PP. The white PP doesn't look as good. Like white PP looks white as opposed to like polycarbonate, which looks like polycarbonate, right? But black PP looks black, and black PP looks great. Like, God, just fucking the fact that I can do this is bonkers. This is fucking insane. I think for like my production build, I'm gonna go PP plate. I wouldn't go tactiles. I want to go PP plate, tactiles, and then probably FR4 or alu memes. Anyway, you guys heard it. You guys saw it. You guys saw me build it. You guys saw that the build was fine. Everything went great. Like the only issue that I had was like there were no feet in the box because it's a fucking prototype, but it's fine. What are those squiggly things again? So in the same way that we have the little piece. Okay, this is the third one that I've ripped open. If you can get better quality Ziploc bags, please get better quality Ziploc bags. This is the second one that like I have torn apart just by opening it. The whole point and beauty of a Ziploc bag, as opposed to just whatever, is you give the user something that's reusable. Therefore, you're not contributing to a whole bunch of fucking waste and whatnot. I guess see if I mean you got between now and like when the group buy ships to like get better bags. These bags are terrible. Okay, so to answer your question, the way that all of this works is in each of the mount locations, you screw the left side and the right side into the bottom or into the top, and then you have the little PP here, right? So same logic would be for these squiggly things. They just look squiggly, right? So they would mount just like this with the PP here. I presume the reason for the squiggly is to remove material and give it a little bit more give. So when you press down, it's not just hard as fuck. It's not a different way to mount. It's the same way to mount. It's just a different hardness. So aluminum would be hardest, followed by FR4, and then the softest would be the PC that we used. So you can tweak the bounciness from that, and you can also tweak the bounciness from this, because this will also affect the bounciness. If you're going to go purple, which is stiffer, it's going to be more responsive, more snappy. If you go red like I did, it's going to be a little bit softer, which I kind of like. Like, this doesn't feel like an alu plate at all. Like, kind of feels like something between an FR4 and a plastic plate, just based on, like, the softness of bottoming out, as opposed to, like, the standard bottom out feel of aluminum. Anyway, I think that's it. I'm not going to fucking milk this stream anymore. Let's see if there's somebody that we can raid. Do the switches feel good? Yes. Yes. They feel great. I think the only issue with GATX is like you gotta put it in a stiff enough plate to be able to actually hold it properly. But yes, the GATXs, the factory loop GATXs, in what color was it? The orange. I don't have a bag here to show you, but they're very smooth. All right, boys. I will leave information about when group buy reviews is happening this week, because I don't know when it's happening yet, because I will be in the Milwaukee meetup on Saturday. I will be taking this board. If you're interested in this board, I would strongly recommend it. And I'm not saying that because like the guy who made it is a friend or anything like that. It's a good fucking board. I'm buying one. So if you want to miss out on spending $355 for a super nice fucking full size FRL, that's on you. Boys, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Please remember that there is exclusive Thoctober merch that is only available for the next 8 days. I'd probably go for one if you haven't already. Boys, I will see you either Saturday or Monday or something. I'll let you know.